You didn't detach. You just abandoned yourself first and called it Stoicism, while still obsessing over whether she's watching your silence. Stay until the end, or you'll keep pretending you've moved on while every move you make is still a performance for her shadow. You went no contact. You stopped texting. You stopped checking in. You told your friends, "I'm done. I detached. I'm focusing on myself now." But look closer. Every time you post a story, you check if she viewed it. Every time you hit a new PR in the gym, you imagine her seeing the update. Every time you dress better, make more money, level up in any way, a part of you whispers, "I hope she notices." That's not detachment. That's obsession in a different outfit. You didn't detach from her. You detached from your voice and replaced it with a silent broadcast aimed straight at her attention. You live like you're over her, but you're still performing for her internal camera. You're not asking, "Is this right for me?" You're asking, "Would she regret losing me if she saw this?" Stoicism wasn't made for this kind of slavery. Detachment in Stoic philosophy was never about turning your life into a revenge show reel for one person. It was about cutting the strings that make your peace dependent on anyone's reaction, especially someone who chose to walk away. Right now, your so-called detachment is still centered around her. You stay silent so she wonders. You glow up so she sees. You pretend you don't care so she questions if she misjudged you. But every time you do something mainly to provoke a reaction, you're still orbiting her. You're still letting her attention be the sun your life revolves around. The Stoics would ask a cruel but necessary question. If she never saw any of this, would you still be proud of how you're living? If the answer is no, you're not detached. You're just acting on a different stage. Let's break this down. When she left, something in you shattered. Not just your feelings, but your identity. You thought, if she can walk away, maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe she never took me seriously. Maybe I was always replaceable. So your brain built a mission. I'll become so unignorable she regrets everything. More money, better body, better photos, better life, but always with an imaginary audience of one. That's why no matter how much progress you make, it still feels weirdly empty. Because progress built for revenge will never give you peace. It can only give you temporary hits of ego when you think she might be watching. Stoic detachment flips the script completely. It's not, "I'll become better so you regret it." It's, "I'll become better even if you never know." So how do you move from performance detachment to real detachment? Step 1. Admit who you're really living for right now. Not the version you tell your friends about, the one you see when you're alone with your phone. When you choose a song for your story. Who's the first person you imagine hearing it? When you take a picture in the gym, whose face flashes in your mind? When you write something cryptic and deep, who is that sub-post truly aimed at? This isn't about shaming you, it's about accuracy. You can't detach from a lie. Step 2. Move the camera. Right now, the mental camera is pointed at you from her eyes. You've been watching your own life through the question, what would she think if she saw this? Stoic detachment asks a different question. What does this say about the man I'm becoming? Whether or not anyone ever watches. Run everything through that lens. This workout, am I doing it to be seen or to be strong? This project, for my own standard or to post a win? This silence, to protect my peace or to make her curious? If the answer keeps coming back to her, you haven't detached. You've just gone quiet. Step 3. Let some victories stay unseen. This is where it gets real. Do something important for your future. And tell no one. Not your feed. Not your story. Not your private close friends list you know she's still on. Read a book that shifts your thinking. Handle a debt. Fix your sleep. Start a project that nobody knows about. Stoic discipline is forged in the dark, not under a spotlight. When you can improve without broadcasting, you reclaim ownership of your growth. Step 4. Detach your worth from being missed. You secretly want one thing: for her to lie awake one night and realize exactly who she lost. There's nothing wrong with that desire, but when your value depends on it, you've handed her the keys to your self-respect. The Stoic rewrite is simple. They may never realize what I was. That doesn't change what I am. Your worth doesn't go up when someone regrets losing you. It doesn't go down when they don't. It was never theirs to measure. Step 5. Stop using detachment as a dating strategy. Detachment videos blew up because people turned them into tactics. Act busy. Delay replies. Be mysterious so they chase you. That's not Stoicism. That's performance anxiety in a leather jacket. Real detachment isn't about making them obsessed. It's about becoming so anchored in your own life that whether they chase you or not doesn't define your day. Yes, paradoxically, that often does make people more drawn to you. But the moment you chase that outcome, you've lost detachment again. Step 6. Rebuild attachment to yourself. You detached from her, but what did you attach to instead? Another person? The gym? Money? Work? Your image? Stoicism doesn't want you emotionally homeless. It wants you rooted in principles, courage, self-control, wisdom, justice. Attached to your routine, attached to your standards, attached to a future version of you that would be ashamed to see how much of your life you spend trying to be seen by someone who let you go. One day, you'll open your phone, see their name, and feel neutral. No spike, no collapse, just information. You might smile, you might not, but you won't reach for your mask, your best angle, your performance. Because by then, you won't be living as if someone is always watching. You'll be living like the only witness that truly matters. You is finally enough. You didn't detach to make her obsessed. You detached to stop being obsessed with who you are in her eyes. Join the Stoic Cartel. Come back to the fire tomorrow. We'll keep turning every rejection into fuel for the kind of man you're becoming.